Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's always a farmer's dream to see their crops grow really well and then grow healthy, and then they're in plenty to a level that you're able even to sell and also get some income. And here, because I most of the time I plant majority of the vegetables in bulk and in also phases. Like today I'll be uprooting this cowpeas, because for us here, we do not eat the when the cowpeas has started maturing. So the other cowpeas that are remaining in the farm, that is the one that we are going to be harvesting. And also, after I'm done with this area planting, I'll also after I'm done harvesting the cowpeas, we'll be able to plant others. So that means in 2 weeks or 3 weeks time, we'll be having some more cowpeas to harvest. And because here the local vegetables are the ones that are very common, people consume it more often, like the jute leaves, cowpeas, slender leaf, and saga, which is called the spider plant, and managu, which we call black nightshade. So those are the very common vegetables, and of course kales or skuma wiki. So those are the common vegetables that if you want to do it in commercial, we always plant them here in the village. So if it is maybe another area, you can decide to plant other types of vegetables. Like here, things like cabbage, people do not consume that much. Even spinach, not very common, but I've seen most of the farmers starting to plant them. And I think in the next 1 month, we'll be harvesting our butternut, because the moment they start spreading, now that is the beginning of them fruiting. And the moment they start fruiting, they just act like the cucumber. The moment they start flowering and fruiting, they'll never stop, and you will be able to harvest more. So our neighbor has already sent the son to come and pick the cowpeas. So I will add cowpeas and some jute leaves that are around, because most of the time people combine cowpeas and jute leaves, especially if cowpeas is a little bit older. Most families here combine the two, and sometimes most families combine slender leaf and the jute leaves. That is morenda and what do you call morenda and miro or mito. So it depends with your language. And you can realize that small space, I've been able to harvest more than 8 times or 10 times here. And also I've been able to get some money, because this is not the first time somebody is buying the cowpeas. So I've been able to sell several times from that small space, because here we have a lot of vegetables, so we do not depend on only one type of vegetables. So I rarely consume the cowpeas. So if I consume cowpeas, I look for jute leaves and also maybe amaranth. So I combine that. But the moment my cowpea starts getting old, I do not eat. So that is the time I sell, or if there are plenty, that is the time that I sell. So before I go and plant the cowpeas, that area that I have harvested, let me also harvest our vegetables. So I always prefer harvesting vegetables either very early in the morning or in the evening. It really helps your vegetables to stay healthy and nourish. So if you want to harvest your vegetables, the best time is either in the evening or very early in the morning. So we will combine here the black nightshade. And black nightshade really, most of the time they're always affected by the pest, the small pest. But the solution, most of the time we always apply the organic pest control, which is ash. So if you want to maintain your manago black nightshade, you're supposed to frequently apply wood ash on your vegetables. And black nightshade is the best one that loves, it's the best vegetable that loves the ash. And I regret not planting a lot of black nightshade, but I've planted some in the bed. So soon I will transplant them, because most of the people, even hotels, are asking for the manago or the black nightshade. So soon I'm going to plant a bigger space that I'll be able to harvest more and even sell more. So if you're a first-time farmer, cowpeas is the easiest vegetable to grow. Majority of the times, it does not need a lot of manure, and you can also plant cowpeas during the dry season, not dry, like when there's not much rain. They always survive. So most of the time here, we plant cowpeas December, January, and February. You will always find cowpeas in people's homes. So but during the rainy season, it's always the best vegetable because it grows very fast. After 2 weeks you can start uprooting or harvesting. So let me dig that small space and then plant. So if you're watching and you haven't liked, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also you can also tell me in the comment section what other vegetables you plant in your area or in your country that are major vegetables, because here in Kenya it differs in every region. So each and every region have specific vegetables that they grow, but here in Western, most of the time, these indigenous vegetables are very common and people prefer them to the, do you call European vegetables or the English vegetables, that, like the cabbages, lettuce, even seeds. You cannot find their seeds here in our local shops. It is very rare. So that's why these vegetables are very common. Their seeds are very common here. Even me, I always save the seeds so that I do not buy the seeds every single time. So because I want to go and make my hair in town, let me prepare the vegetables, boil them just for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. We always prefer not to overboil them because they are already fresh and young, so we do not overboil them. So I'll just prepare them. And also here we do not cut our vegetables in with a knife. We just cut them with your hands so that they become a little bit big. So that is the best way we prepare our vegetables here, especially these indigenous. Even the cowpeas we do not. So if I was cooking cowpeas and maybe jute leaves, mrenda, and mito, I will use the bicarbonate ash, soda ash, to make them become a little bit softer. So I think I've done a video on that, how to make that liquid. So that's what we use to soften our vegetables. But because these ones are soft, I will not use that. I'll just boil immediately and then fry them. Or you can decide to boil and then put milk. Putting milk here in our vegetables is very common. So sometimes we even put milk in skuma wiki. So it is very common here. And this is the best way to improve the soil texture by just throwing your kitchen waste into the farms. The moment they start rotting, they help improve your soil. So that's why you see me, I rarely put manure into my backyard kitchen garden. Vegetables grow really well, but just with the kitchen waste that I throw in our garden. So I'm going to wash the vegetables really well because they are straight from the farm, and then boil them. So let's check our vegetable, and I think I let it overcook just a little bit because I like my vegetables when they are green. So but it's just okay, I was a little bit busy. So thank you so much. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. I need to go and make my hair, because if you've watched this video from the beginning, my hair is just messy, and it's because the kids, every single time, they tend to just play with my hair. So thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. For now, it's bye bye.